There was the Cry It Out movement and generation.
Mm,
And I think there's been a lot of people who just thought like, yeah, you let your kids just cry until they pass out and they'll be fine. As long as once they start talking, then they'll actually be, Ash had to set rules. But prior to that, they're empty slates. There's nothing going on in there. They don't need, all they need is, food and be changed and they're fine. It's all good. And turns out, no, actually, no, it's a big fucking deal. You actually really interact with your kids at a very, very young age and try to do your best to take care of them as much as possible. Like the physical interaction. So cry it out essentially meant like when they start crying, let them wear themselves out. And it may be there's like false alarms. Maybe like, it starts crying for like 5-10 seconds and then it just stops. And it's more like, I'm bored. But, I'll entertain. At 10 seconds of no response, I'll entertain myself, whatever. Like as a baby, as a toddler. But if it's like 30, 45 seconds plus and they're still going, it's like, okay, something probably is wrong now. Let me go just check on them, make sure they're okay. And for whatever reason, it may be in that case that they genuinely just got spooked by something. They want some attention. They feel the need for it to be like, hugged and touched and, held and whatever. And then a lot of parents have basically said like, no, just let them go. They're fine. Let them just cry until they can cry no more. But what ends up happening in that regard is that your nervous system is like, okay, note to self, people might not come for me if I'm upset, if I have a problem. And you turn into a full grown adult and you're like, I just don't feel like anybody's going to give a shit about me. I just feel like if I have a problem, I shouldn't tell anyone about it. I have to just keep it in. Where did this come from? Like, well, my parents are pretty good growing up as far as I remember. Well, pre-verbal, it's possible that you were just like quite literally neglected as a baby and your nervous system just wired in like, maybe am I going to be safe? Is this world safe? Am I safe? Am I okay?